welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup.
I don't know why.
Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo.
I don't know. None of nobody in this shit, for real. What's up? He's trying to trade him. The Ravens, you played me. That's what I was just saying. That's what I tried to say yesterday. You played me, not the Ravens.
As they're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20.
Nah, that's why I said yesterday, because I seen you try to attack Baltimore, and I'm like, bro, you don't play Baltimore. And that's when I was like, never mind, I must not know what I'm talking about. It looked like you tried to put at Baltimore yesterday. I'm like, bro, you play the Steelers. And then that's when dude hit me, like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, never mind, bro. I must need to mind my business. You must be doing something else, you feel me?
Now the fourth-year running back, this is Devin
Singletary. Fuck. It's about to be a little bit.
Down the numbers. There he goes. 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there right off the bat. 78 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Allen going to try and keep it. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
No question. He's so dangerous down here near the goal line. The safeties, they have to be involved in run support against a quarterback like this. And in turn, they're going to ask their teammates to be involved as well.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Singletary. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting the loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. But whatever they said appears to have worked.
Put the best in for
he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration.
He's going to put the best in for today.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Sometimes how them gaps close.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. On first and 10, it's Pickett. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 45 on second down, Pickett. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, Pickett. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. George Pickens with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee.
Gotta go to Costco over here.
Start at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
That's the Browns.
Maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left.
That's the Browns.
When we talk about defenders specifically,
that's the only nigga. He's the only nigga to beat me since I got into this league, bro. I was 10 straight before that nigga beat me.
Easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Hey, tell him my stream is up in the chat. Tell him I'm about to put it. Tell him I got him right now.
Pickett to throw on first down. That's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
And Deontay Johnson just continues to build and grow in his NFL career. Finished second in the NFL in targets on his way to his first Pro Bowl last season. Pulls in the catch there to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw, Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. Those guys are able to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys,
good catch,
boy.
boy.
Big play right away and take control of that. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way. But
for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The Bills at 3-1 here through their first 4 games, and they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. And a big part of the problem, too many 3-and-outs on offense. That led them to only scoring 10 points in their last game. They're going to have to find a way to sustain some drives and finish them with points. And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To the air, Allen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. Right at the 30. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Pickett now on 1st down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw brought in by Austin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Under pressure, they got him again. Von Miller drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. From From the gun, it's Allen. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Austin. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Pickett. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Third and long for Pickett. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. A final shot before half for Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he will be brought down.
Good shit, Josh Allen.
The final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Come on, KC. Let's put one in the end zone.
Time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Back to throw, Pickett. Johnson's got it complete. On the move past the 40, past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Yeah, 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. On first down, Allen. And he fires one incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare.
The stadium fit. You see right there on the screen to tell you you can't see your icons. They tell you right there on the screen you can't see your icons. Home team QB has trouble seeing deep receivers.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that error there. Turn it over that deep in their own territory.
Do guys go rogue there a lot based on feeling?
I think a lot of them just sense that they can make a play and make a huge one to help their team. And they have to have that athletic arrogance about themselves. And every now and then, though, it'll cost them. And that's what we just saw there.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual. Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Allen going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Steelers are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Pickett. Finds Pickens outright.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line.
Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at that 42-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. He's got this to Pickens.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Pickett now from the gun here.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continued. Extra point now by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this